Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We bring you stories of faith, love, and devotion. Yeah, just kidding, please help us grow by hitting that like button. Now on to the story. Decided to divorce, but having second thoughts. Need support. I caught my 39M wife, 42F, having an affair. Together for 7 years, married for 3, no kids. First she denied it completely. All the mental gymnastics and gaslighting made me go insane. I started questioning my own sanity. I lost sleep and appetite trying to make sense of what she had told me. Trickle truth. She finally confessed to a version of her affair. I believe there's a lot more that she hasn't shared with me. I gave it a lot of thought and decided that divorce is the right decision for us. It's slowly sinking in. My brain is pulling all the good memories of our relationship. The day we got married, the day we bought a house, the lazy snowy days when we did nothing but sat next to each other, inside jokes etc. etc. D-Day +5. The problem is I was pretty happy with my divorce decision. Now I am sad, lonely and having second thoughts. If you went through something similar, please share your thoughts. Update, Affair and Divorce Advice Original post. A lot has changed. I'm no longer questioning my decision to divorce. I am worried about my safety though. I told her about divorce. She cried and begged for a second chance and offered to hand me her electronic devices. She did a near-perfect job of wiping everything clean. I found that she is planning her life with AP in a foreign country and is in the process of getting all the required paperwork before eloping. Her preparation is not complete and the divorce will be inconvenient. I haven't confronted her yet. She's doing everything she can to hold the status quo, including being fake nice and a fake victim in all of this. Prior to discovery, she had asked me for a big sum of money to pay the bills and go on holiday shopping. At that time I thought it was odd, but it makes sense now. I refused. This person is not my wife. I don't recognize her at all. I do believe she is now capable of causing me harm if she has to. I have life insurance. As far as I am concerned, she might be planning to kill me with AP help, collect insurance checks. My lawyer didn't show up at the initial appointment. Hopefully I'll be able to meet with someone today. I don't want to leave my house. How do I ensure my safety and the safety of my important documents, belongings? Affair and gaslighting. Need support. I caught my wife having an affair. Sexting, planning life together and all that. Our divorce is in progress. What hurts me the most in this process is betrayal and gaslighting. Before discovery, I knew she had been texting with her new friend a lot. I joked about her having an affair with him. She flipped out and asked me if I truly trust her and how dare I even think that she could have an affair. She made me question my love for her. A couple of weeks later, when I saw his selfies on her phone, she said they're just silly goofy friends who exchange selfies just to say hi. It means nothing and it is platonic. When I found inappropriate pictures, she said that it was an accident, from him to her and vice versa. When I found they had been telling each other I love yous, she insisted that's just a cultural difference and I wouldn't understand. She insisted it's just platonic friendship and I am making a mountain out of molehill. I am a control freak, I cannot see her being happy and independent. I am jealous and how dare I question her loyalty to us and our family. I started to question my own sanity. I feel like I can take her outside and show her bright shiny sun and birds flying and tell her it's daytime. If it fits her narrative, she will convince me it's nighttime. She maintains that she didn't do anything and if she did, it is my fault. The more I dug, the more I found and her response was this is the end of it all, let's move on with our lives. Stop being a control freak. I have recently discovered that she is planning her new life in a foreign country with her AP. She's getting foreign IDs, renting places and all that. I'm shocked that my wife is capable of all of this. She's turned into this cruel and evil person that I do not recognize. For the 7 years I knew her, she was the kindest person who would not even hurt a bug in the house and would insist that we catch and release it alive. The betrayal by my best friend and the love of my life is what's hurting me the most, and I haven't been able to accept this aspect. How did you cope with betrayal and gaslighting? Romance scam. My wife, together for 7, married for 4 years, and her mother went on an all-inclusive trip to Europe/Asia. The trip lasted for 10 days. I believe my soon-to-be ex-wife has fallen for a romance scammer. We are going through divorce. She says that the bus driver, married with children, approached her on the last day and told her in his broken English that he has fallen in love with my STB ex-wife. She said that she felt a connection and exchanged phone numbers. He kept her engaged. He started complimenting her, trash-talking about our marriage and me. They started a full-on remote affair. Started sexting. Exchanging I love yous. Inappropriate selfies. They don't speak each other's language, so all of this was happening through Google Translate. He kept insisting her to leave her husband and move to his country to start a new life with him. They discussed starting a business together, renting or buying a place to love. She was following through and continued with her detailed plans to leave me and start a new life. I believe she's been sending him seed money so that he can make all arrangements and preparations before her arrival. He told her he won't leave his wife or children, but that wouldn't stop him from starting a life with her. She was happy with that role. This continued for around a month and a half. Her going through this roller coaster of emotions and the excitement of starting a new life. He was controlling her. He would become especially needy and clingy when my wife was with me. I caught her. She gaslighted me into questioning my own sanity. I've decided to divorce her. Everything about this screams a romance scam. He put clear boundaries on what he can and cannot do for her. For example, no talking when he is with his wife and kids, etc. My STB ex-wife on the other hand risked everything to be with him and is convinced that she's found her true love and her soulmate. A reminder that they don't speak the same language and converse using Google Translate. As obscure as it sounds, please help me understand what's going on. Is this a common scam? Is she in danger of being robbed, raped, murdered? Please share your insights. Is it money? Green card? Books on healing from infidelity. Advice. Someone recommended the blog post The 4 M's. I found it quite therapeutic. Are there any books on this subject that have helped you heal from infidelity? Update, D-Day plus 20 days. Update, D-Day plus 20 days. This community has been super helpful and supportive. I've received valuable insights. See my earlier posts for background. I told my STB ex-wife that I want divorce on D-Day plus 5. She came to me the next day fake crying and begging me not to divorce her. She offered to cut all contact with AP and focus on us. I didn't believe her but decided to play along because I needed that time to find a lawyer. During the next 2 weeks she played a fake good wife. She tried to replay memories from the good old days, inside jokes etc. Also aggressively played the victim and blame shifted on me that I'm responsible for her cheating. All the same time I continued to talk to AP behind my back. She wasn't good at hiding it though. When I confronted her, she continued to gaslight me. Didn't want any more drama so told her today, D-Day plus 20, that I am proceeding with divorce. The only reaction I got was mild inconvenience. She then talked to the AP and started acting all joyful. She can now openly plan her visit to AP's country. We live separately but in the same house. She's all happy, cheerful and is rubbing it in my face. She's told her family about her affair and divorce. No reaction from the family. I am relieved. At some point, I started to second guess myself but I'm pretty happy with my decision. During the 7 years of our relationship I never realized that she is a narcissist. Someone here suggested reading up on covert narcissists. I was actually shocked, because my STB ex-wife is the textbook version of a covert narcissist. In hindsight, everything in our relationship was about her. Even when she was telling her family, she told them that she hasn't decided if she wants to keep me around or her AP. I am surprised I never saw any of that when we were together. Update, D-Day plus 34, I'm miserable. Need support. STB ex-wife shared her plan. We will separate and she will move out. She will work with AP to get closure. This includes visiting AP in his country for a romantic getaway. She is buying new dresses, lingerie, shoes etc. for the trip. When she comes back, he will be out of her system and only then she will be truly back to me and we can work on our marriage. I've been following Grey Rock and 180, but broke it this time. I told her, she can go wherever she wants after divorce. I also said that you're only going there to have sex with him. I said it using angry vulgar language. The entire conversation lasted less than 3 minutes. She completely lost it afterwards. She started crying that I have really hurt her by saying those words. Since then she has called everyone crying out loud that I am a truly horrid and abusive person and I have said mean things to her that crossed the line. She couldn't see a future with me and now she is leaving me. We are still living in the same house and she has started to throw things in the garbage that meant a lot during our marriage. Our divorce is in progress. I am truly at a loss at what is happening here. I am miserable. I am hurting so much. She is cheating on me but I am the bad guy. We hope that by sharing these stories with interested folks like you, we can help people recognize the signs of a relationship in trouble, and avoid so many of these heartbreaking situations yourselves. Have a good day or night. Wherever you are.